Unfortunately, they are still trying to ban DJI drones in the US, in the United States, and we really need to act. We really need to do something about this. And you might be wondering, like, why am I seeing this video? You know, you might be based in Australia or Europe or somewhere else, right? And you might be going, well, I don't really care about this. It doesn't affect me. The problem is, if this does go ahead and if this gains traction and they actually do ban DJI drones in the United States, then there's no reason why that can't continue to propagate in other countries around the world. So just keep this in mind. This is really important. And in this video, I really want to show you how you can actually take some action to let the representatives know that DJI drones are a fundamental part of your business, of your life, of your enjoyment. And I know there's a lot of you out there that absolutely adore DJI drones, and a lot of you that rely on them for your business and your livelihood. So DJI actually did address this recently in a Twitter post. There is a pending US legislation that aims to block new DJI products from entering the market and could also lead to US operators needing to ground their existing DJI drone fleets. Devastating stuff, right? That this is even a consideration. And I thought I would show you this website here, which actually allows you to mobilize some form of action against this. It's called droneadvocacyalliance.com. It will be linked below. Please go over and check it out. This is how we can stand up for our right to choose and use your drone. So this actually could affect everyone. It's not just people who use DJI drones for business. There is a possibility that this could lead to us not even being able to fly DJI drones in the United States in the future. So there's some information on here to read through. And basically what this is, if you had no idea, is it's a bill. And the bill is called the Countering CCP Drones Act. And it's actually a anti-competitive piece of legislation. So you'd probably know DJI do dominate the consumer drone space and a lot of the enterprise drone space. And so by the looks of it, they are trying to put some form of anti-competitive measures in place. Now, what this would mean, as I specified before, is it could actually prevent brand new DJI products from entering the market. So new drones in the future could potentially not release in the United States. The other thing that's huge here is that this also could lead to FCC authorizations being revoked, meaning that you might not even be able to fly your existing drone that you potentially bought a few years ago. So this could lead to all sorts of things, and it could have a huge roll-on effect to other countries if this does mobilize and if this does become a real thing. So that's where this website here comes in quite handy. It actually allows us to compose a message and send it off to the House of Representatives so that we can actually be heard, right? So that our representatives in the US will know that this isn't something we want. So the thing that's the problem here, right, is recently there was a hearing on this bill in February, on February 15th. So it's now the 9th of March. So not long ago, a couple of weeks ago, this happened. And basically, like I said, they are really trying to push this bill and potentially gain some traction here. And that could lead into all sorts of issues for drone operators around the world. So again, what this does here is it actually gives you the power to just send an email, right? And if we do this in a huge volume, if a lot of us mobilize and try to get our voices heard, then hopefully this will make a difference. Hopefully they'll see how much of an impact this would have on our livelihoods and our enjoyment. There is the option to call here, and as I've kind of detailed throughout the whole thing, this is a United States-based issue right now. So I would urge any of my audience who is based in the United States to go ahead and action this here. It does automatically pre-fill. I didn't do any of this. This is all auto pre-filled. So the subject is opposing HR 2864, which is basically the bill countering CCP Drone Acts or Drones Act. And then there's a bunch of stuff in here, so you can customize it and change it as you feel fit as such to do. And just read through it, make sure you're happy with it, put any tweaks in there that are relevant to you. And the main thing we want to urge here is that there's a reason why we love our DJI drones, and they are all about safety, reliability. They're extremely responsive, consistently over and above achieving our expectations with aerial video and photography, and they are the leaders for a reason. So what we want to do here is we want to actually let them know how important it is to us, especially the people out there who actually do this for a job or use DJI drones for some sort of commercial action, but also the hobbyists, right? The average person who buys a drone, you might also be affected in the future if your DJI drone just gets wiped, right? If they don't allow it to operate in the United States airspace. So yeah, read through this, customize it as you see fit, put in all your details here. I don't know what it would be like for other people outside of the United States to put their voice in here. I don't know. I actually don't know if that's relevant. Maybe just to get more voices heard, but I really urge anyone listening to this who's based in the United States to take action, right? And you can see, take action. It details everything in here. Read through it, get an understanding of what's actually being proposed here. And really, it is a huge, important step that we need to take, because this could be one of the big battles that we need to kind of stand up for when it comes to drones, and especially DJI drones here. So yeah, let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you have taken action and if you have filled out an email, or if you have contacted them via this website. I'd love to hear some of your stories, and just to know that we do have some traction here and some people who are fighting for this. It is extremely important that we don't just let this fly under the radar, and we need to take action. So thank you everyone so much for watching and supporting the channel. Obviously this would affect my channel if this was on a large global scale. It would affect a lot of people out there who use drones in their day-to-day lives. So it is really important that we do something here, guys. I'll chat to you very soon. Thank you so much for watching.